Hi. It feels like forever since I've been in a video, and as you can tell, I am still not 100%. This respiratory infection has really wiped me out. I can't remember the last time I have been knocked on my feet, like off my feet like this. I thought I'd give a little backstory because we can pretty much tell precisely when we got sick and then how it has just blown through the family. Luckily not my husband. I think after he had pneumonia last month, his immune system was just ready to beat up anything that came along, but this has wiped out myself, my kids, and my mom. I'll start off with the moral of this story is if you're sick, if your kids are sick, and you're able to, and I'm not talking like work priorities, please stay home. And if you have to go out, you need to mask. You need to do safe public outings because illnesses, especially these respiratory illnesses, can just take out so many people because when you cough, it's just going everywhere. That's why the mask can contain it, or you can distance yourself away from people. And I'm not talking work obligations and then sending your kids to school, but if you need to do those things, you need to take the necessary precautions. We went to BJ's wholesale the Sunday, like maybe 3.5 weeks ago. I have no idea. But it was like the week before Thanksgiving, something like that. And we're masked, and we were wrapping up the store shopping. My kids wanted to look at the toy aisles and the Christmas aisles. And while we were there was a mom, like on her little speakerphone thing in her ear, and her child, who was probably 8, 9, or 10, was just running around. And I heard her on the phone say, I've been home all week with him, and I just had to get out of the house, so I took him to BJ's. And this child had such a robust chest phlegm cough, and he was just running up and down all of the toy aisles and Christmas aisles, like that type of cough, tongue out, just coughing and touching everything. And I remember when I heard her on the phone and I saw him, it wasn't registering because, I'm keeping an eye on my own kids. My husband was in the scooter because he was still coming off of pneumonia, having trouble breathing, so he wasn't really going up and down the aisles because he couldn't fit because it was just tight quarters. And this child was running everywhere, and this mom was just griping on the phone that she was just done being home with him. So she just took him out so they can get out of the house. And then, as the day progresses, I'm like, that child was sick. And then 2 days later, it all began for us. And I totally sympathize with this mom, was just very over being stuck at home with her son who was sick. But this child was still ill, contagious. He might have had some Tylenol or Motrin in him, or he was feeling okay, because my kids felt relatively okay with this virus, but he was just running and coughing and touching and going out into such a heavily public place right before holidays while you are ill or your child is ill. To just get out of the house is not a smart idea for both yourself so that you can properly heal, as well as those around you. Because if we got sick, the other people in those aisles probably battling something. And there are other alternatives for getting out of the house if you've been holed up in your house because you're sick or your loved one is sick, the simple walk around the neighborhood for some fresh air, a drive around, drive through places where you need to drive through, like the pharmacy or the bank, but just going out into a public area like a big retail store or the library. If you're sick and you're still in that contagious period, please don't. Please don't. Because as we've seen on social media, this is taking down a lot of people. And it's hard to recover from, even if you are in some tip-top shape. It's hit me pretty hard. I don't know if it's because I had asthma as a kid and my lungs are, I don't know, maybe not super strong as they could be. But I'm having a hard time coming back from it. The last time I made a video, sorry, we had gone to urgent care and we got diagnosed. Starting on Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving was terrible. Like, I couldn't participate. By midday, I was spiking really high fevers. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to Tuesday, I had fevers all the time for 6 days straight. Whereas, like, the day after Thanksgiving, my kids began the track to getting better. No more fevers. Their cough was pretty still there, but they were on the mend while I was on the decline. My husband's birthday was on December 2nd. He had to work, but then he had to come home and just take care of everybody because that was the first day back to school, and I was running on bare minimum necessities for everybody. And then Wednesday, so that would be like December 2nd, 4th, my mom started getting a wheeze and a cough. On Tuesday, on December 3rd, I did a telehealth through my insurance, and they said since I was not improving and I was getting worse, it was probably bacterial, like it turned bacterial, like with a secondary infection. Sorry. So I started a Z-Pak and prednisone because I was so out of breath. My voice was so high-pitched because I couldn't breathe. And he was just really concerned that I was having fevers every day for over a week by then. And my mom did a telehealth with her doctor who said, well, if this is what's going on in your house, this is what you have. And they prescribed her a Z-Pak and an albuterol inhaler. And she is almost nearly all better. Like, knock on wood. Like, I got a snack table here. Knock on wood. We caught hers early. My coughs were so bad that I've been vomiting because I couldn't keep food down because the cough was that bad. Like, yesterday was like my first day of like full eating of like a day because I was just picking and then it was coming out. But then my son on Thursday started getting ringing in his ears and it was really bothering him, and sorry, my alarm went off. His cough was getting really bad again. So when my husband got home, he took him to urgent care and he was diagnosed with bronchitis and an ear infection, all secondary to the respiratory infection. So he's on the mend from that. And my daughter's cough is still pretty phlegmy. We're going to give it another day or two and then probably take her back to urgent care because the sick appointments with our pediatrician are too early. My husband wouldn't be able to swing it, and urgent care will be able to diagnose if she has a secondary just as well as the pediatrician. So it has been pretty blah here, all from that one encounter. This is the first day where I'm trying to go back to doing some chores like the dishes. Been letting things pile up for my husband to do. He's been doing so much that a lot of the daily things just haven't happened, so we're trying to do a reset today to help my mental health and just to get us all feeling a little bit better about ourselves and getting the Christmas holiday spirit because we're not feeling it because we've been also just feeling so terrible. So please don't go out if you can help it, if you're sick, because it can take down a lot of people pretty badly. So that's what's been going on. I hope y'all are okay. I've missed y'all. I hope everyone is okay. I haven't been doing check-ins and stuff because I've just had no energy. I've just been sleeping and barely functioning. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.